you know, you are in terrific shape. I'm not trying to embarrass you or anything, but I saw when you got down, I saw you flex that arm, and I have no musculature on my body whatsoever.
Not at all?
I find it gets in the way.
Ooh, okay.
Tell me about your workout regimen. What do you do? Because I've heard you're pretty serious about staying in good shape.
Well, I used to be. Right now, I just do yoga.
Well, yoga's tough. Yoga's difficult.
Yeah. But I do yoga maybe 3 times a week.
Right.
But as I've gotten older, the gym is it's not good on my joints anymore.
Right. So you like the yoga?
I do. I love the yoga. And I do a lot of activities outside. I do a lot of hiking. I love to run a little bit. I'm surfing now.
Yeah, you really surfing?
I am.
I'm scared. I felt like that was something that if you didn't do it when you were a kid, there's no way you could take it up late in life.
You know, I used to think that also, but that's not true.
Really? You can do it?
You can do it, absolutely.
I think you can do it. That doesn't mean I could do it.
Well, you know, I mean, it's just, you know, it's the water. You just kind of get in sync. You just jump on. It's like yoga on water. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I got to keep up with my kids.
Yeah, well, I've learned that too.
Yeah.
I've learned that. I have the 2 little ones, and one of them, as I said, works for UPS now. And it's, but you need to stay in shape for them.
Absolutely.
Do you ever do? There are a lot of people out there that do the fighting to stay in shape. You know, they do some kind of boxing, or they do you do anything like that?
At home with my husband.
Oh, really? You and Will Smith fight constantly? Is that what you do?
We do like to wrestle a bit, to be honest.
Really?
We do.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me. He is a very tall gentleman.
And he's heavy.
And he's heavy.
He's a lot of man.
He's okay.
He's a lot of man.
I don't want to know too much, but. But the point is, how does that work? How do you take down a guy that size? How do you do it?
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack. That's nice.
Sneak attack.
Okay,
I have to. I mean, I'm little. You know, and I can't fight fairly.
Right.
I always tell people, don't mess with little people. We're very dangerous.
Okay.
We have to hurt you very badly.
Okay. So he's in the kitchen getting some milk, and you just come out of a cabinet.
That's right.
Out of nowhere.
When by any means necessary. Showers.
You attack him in the shower?
If I have to. Wherever he's most vulnerable. It depends. It depends.
A man is very vulnerable in the shower.
In the shower, he is.
Yeah. I don't like fighting nude.
It depends on how
the
last interaction was.
Really?
Yeah. It depends on who won the last interaction.
And there's a lot of stuff in the shower you could use. A loofah.
All kinds of stuff.
Some kind of cream, you know.
Yeah.
You just attack.
I just attack him.
All right. Well, I
got a sneak attack, Will.
Very good. That's very. What part of your body do you think is best? Like I've always heard if someone's tall and someone's smaller, take the taller guy out at the legs. That's what you do. You take him out at the legs and they go. That's true of me. I'm like a radio tower. Just hit me low and I go right over and there are sparks and fire.
It's true. That works also. But with Will, I usually go for the neck. If I get him in a chokehold, he can't get out of it.
Sounds like a loving relationship. I like that. I want to ask you something. Of course, you did 2 of the Matrix films, and got terrific in those. Then there's this Matrix video game that people really love, all right? And I'm curious about it because they added, you hear about bonus features that they put in the video game? There is some girl-on-girl action in the Matrix video game. You have this kiss that is quite electrifying.
Yes, it was Monica Bellucci.
Yeah, Monica Bellucci, and you have this kiss, and it's clear that you guys are doing it. This isn't simulated by some computer nerd.
It was one of my best on-screen kisses, I must say.
Really?
And she was that, you know, it's very funny because when we first did the scene, she literally kissed me, and I had to take a moment. I was like, whoa, Monica, what are you doing?
You weren't expecting it?
I was not expecting it. I thought we were going to do a movie kiss. You know, a movie kiss, you didn't... No, she kissed me for real. I
wasn't going to, no. I just heard how you beat up Will Smith. That wasn't going to come in and...
No. But
no, that wasn't going to happen.
That's basically what I had to, you know, with Monica. But, you know, she's like, Jada, you have to trust me. We have to give them something to watch. So I said, okay, I'm going to trust you, Monica.
Well, thank God she did.
Yeah, it was quite a sizzler.
Now, I was talking earlier about my kids and Halloween. How does it work in your house? You have 2 children, is that right?
I have 3. I have a bonus son who's 16, and then I have Willow, who's going to be 8. And then I have Jaden, who's 10. And I have a goddaughter who lives with me, who's 18, and a nephew, who's 19, who lives with me. So I have a full house. And
are the young kids, do they want to go out dressed up? Have they said what they want to dress up as?
But you know, Halloween is Willow's birthday. So Halloween is a huge deal in my house. Huge.
That's too much. That's because that means there's Halloween candy and a cake. That's a lot of sugar.
It's a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah.
And it's always like, you know, we're the Halloween house. It's like, you know, like this year we're not having a big Halloween party, and I'm getting all these phone calls like, what's up with the party?
See, that's what I do. I lower expectations.
Right.
Every year at Halloween, I just give out little insurance forms and, you know.
Well,
Here's a multi-grain cracker, and then I know that anything I do the next Halloween is an elevation over what I've already done.
What's funny is that we live in the mountains, so people can't really reach the house, which is great. But as far as trick-or-treaters are concerned, but people do come.
You get the lone prospector coming along with a donkey.
Like, hey. Is anybody here?
I need food and water. Here's some candy corn. Okay, we have a clip here from Madagascar, Escape to Africa. It must be, it's fun, I would think, working on an animated film. You get to?
It is. I mean, the difficulty is that you don't have other actors to interact with. And so you're literally there with just a microphone.
Right.
So that's hard, but I have a good time because at least it's a movie that my kids can watch and I don't have to hide.
That's true. Right.
Cover your eyes on this part. You know, like Matrix.
Yeah.
The video game.
Right.
Don't watch that.
That's mommy kissing another woman.
Please, let's not watch that.
Let's not see that right now. What do we need to know for this clip from Madagascar? Do you know?
This is the clip with Moto Moto. This is my love interest.
All right, let's take a look at this clip from Madagascar, Escape to Africa.
I like them big. I like them lumpy. I like them round. With something. They like my sound. They think I'm funky. Goodness, girl. You huge.
Who's your friends? Or is that your butt?
Girl, you as quick as you are after.
So you're Moto Moto.
The name's so nice, you say it twice.
I kinda like it, Fatso.
I'll see you around, girl. It won't be hard because you so plump and
Will I Am is Moto Moto?
Yeah, Will I Am is Moto Moto. He's fantastic. He is fantastic.
Madagascar, Escape to Africa opens November 7th. Jada Pinkett Smith, so nice to see you again.
Good to
Thanks
see
so
you.
much for coming by the show. We'll take a break. When we come back, Jason Biggs is here.